Well, in the next few minutes, Chris Froome is expected to join a select group of cyclists who've won the Tour de France an incredible 4 times. The Team Sky member will ride along the Champs-Élysées in Paris to claim victory in the world's most famous road race. Sky's Rebecca Williams is there. Becky, how long before he crosses the line?
Literally a matter of seconds. I think this is their final lap now. You can see all the people trying to take selfies, get pictures of the action, and the atmosphere here is absolutely electric. Of course, Chris Froome set to take his 4th Tour de France title. It's been an incredible tour, lots of ups and downs for him. He had mechanical failure at the beginning. He lost the lead, he had to try and get it back, but it seems that he has now triumphed, and this is an incredible feat for sure. You can see we've got some Brit supporters here. I'll have a quick chat with you if I can. What do you make of Chris Froome?
No, it's fantastic. It was nice a relief in a way he finished without crashing and everything like that, so it was great. Pity Mark Cavendish wasn't here.
And what do you make of the atmosphere yourself?
Oh, it's been brilliant. Had a great day. Really enjoyed ourselves. Absolutely brilliant.
All right, enjoy the rest. Thanks very much. We can now confirm that he has officially won this Tour de France now. We saw him sipping champagne earlier on this final stage heading into Paris. This is, of course, the final stage, always a bit of a celebration, and now we will see him woo the crowds, if you like. This is the end for him, but he has said that this will be the greatest achievement of his career, because many have said that this Tour de France has been the most ferocious and the most competitive. Chris Froome hasn't won a stage. In fact, he's one of just 7 winners that hasn't won a stage in this Tour de France. But of course, this will be a huge occasion for him. There were some boos yesterday when we were in Marseille, but here it seems today all the crowds cheering him on, and loads of British supporters here.
Becky, tell us a bit more about the incident yesterday. You were with him in Marseille, and you did say there were some boos. I mean, it hasn't really been an easy ride for him this year, has it?
No, it's not. Yeah, there were a lot of boos yesterday, but there weren't many British fans in Marseille. I have to say, we struggled to find them, but here today, I would say the majority of people are British. You can see a lot of Union Jack flags, and like I say, the atmosphere here on the Champs-Élysées is absolutely incredible. This final stage, as I say, is usually a big celebration, and we've seen the French equivalent of the red arrows go past just a few minutes ago. What will happen now is Chris Froome will make a speech, and there will be the United Kingdom's national anthem. I should point out it's the 5th time that has happened in 6 years, because of course Bradley Wiggins won the Tour de France in 2012. The first time Chris Froome won was the year after that in 2013. So a huge occasion here in France. French very disappointed, of course, themselves because they didn't make it through. But for Chris Froome, this is a big occasion, and this cements him now as one of the greatest cyclists of all time.
Okay, Becky, thanks so much. So fantastic news there. Chris Froome has claimed his 4th Tour de France title. Much more after the break. The British rider Chris Froome is celebrating with his family and supporters in Paris tonight after claiming his 4th Tour de France crown in just 5 years. As per tradition, the Team Sky rider simply had to cycle through the French capital to secure his prize. Well, let's go live to Paris and Sky's Rebecca Williams. And Becky, he's done it. We can now officially say that Chris Froome is one of the greats.
We can indeed. We've just heard the United Kingdom's national anthem, the 5th time we've heard that in a matter of 6 years. Of course, Bradley Wiggins won the Tour de France back in 2012. The atmosphere here was completely electric as he crossed that finish line, arm in arm with some of his Team Sky teammates. And of course, it's been very up and down for Chris Froome, but there's lots of fans here. As you can see, we've got the Union Jack, we've got the Yorkshire flag. Guys, what do you make of that? Chris Froome winning yet a 4th Tour de France.
Oh, it's fantastic. The atmosphere has been absolutely brilliant. We flew out here on Tuesday. It's just good to see a good, honest Brit showing the Frenchies how it's done.
And tell me, I mean, you're kind of from Yorkshire. What was it like when you saw it come through Yorkshire a few years ago in comparison to here in Paris?
Oh, it was incredible, you know. Over in Yorkshire we had loads of people there, packed the crowds. nice to come over here and see it from a different perspective and get on roadside and see what's going on. Brilliant atmosphere. Been nice and pleasant, the French as always, but it's been absolutely brilliant fun. Yeah. Loved it.
All right, thanks very much, lads. Appreciate your time. So there we go. We've got plenty of British fans here. In fact, the Union Jacks have pretty much lined the course. As I say, the atmosphere has been incredible, and for Chris Froome, this is a brilliant win for him. He said this was probably the pinnacle of his career now. He's had ups and downs over the last 3 weeks. They've covered more than 2,000 miles, so quite a feat in terms of that. And then they've had 3 mountaintop finishes. We have seen him on the podium in the last few minutes or so. We've heard that national anthem. He thanked the crowds, he spoke in French, he thanked the French, and he essentially said he'd enjoyed it, and he had his child up there with him with a Froome t-shirt, as you do, on his back.
Great, fantastic. Becky, thanks a lot.